Hare Krishna. We'll start now. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Jaya Jaya Yamunati Ravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari 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 Jaya Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Jaya Jaya Yamunati Ravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय श्री श्री राधा माधव की जय श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन जी की जय श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय श्री गौर निताई जी की जय ग्रंथराज श्री श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय श्रील गुरुदेव की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधुभ्येव च पतितानां यो नमो नमः Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mataji. So nice to see you all once again. Krishna in the form of time brings us together, and when he wants, he takes us away, So yata prayanti samyanti sroto vegena balukaha sanyujjante viyujjante tata khalena dehinaga. Narad Muni's instruction. Just like the waves hit the beach, the ocean shore. So when it comes and hits, the sand particles come together. And then when it goes away, it takes away the sand particles. A very short time we have together. The sand particle doesn't have the freedom to come together and go. It's the force of the waves. Same way, sanyujjante vijujjante tatha kalena dehinaga. By the force of time, we are all embodied people, we come together. As long as we are inside this body only, we are controlled by time. So dehi, dehinaha. So whatever way we are inside the body. So we have to tolerate the force of time. But the good thing is that the time also brings us all together. So I'm so happy and glad to see you all. Really nice time every time we come here, we spend with each of you. So little time we'll take to relish and discuss a few nice verses from Bhagavatam and all your mercy. We hope to please the Lord and all the Vaishnavas. Jai. We will start with the prayer today. I think 4:30, 18, fourth canto, 30th chapter, 18th verse. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashtaprayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. We are reading from 4th canto, 30, chapter 30, verse 18. Atha mayyanapainya bhaktya pakva gunashayaha bhaktya pakva gunashayaha upayasya madhama nirvidya nirayadataha atha mayyanapainya bhaktya pakva gunashayaha upayasyatha madhama nirvidya nirayad ataha. Prabhus. Atha mayyanapainya bhaktya pakva gunashayaha upayasyatha madhama nirvidya nirayad ataha. अतः मयि अनपायिन्या भक्त्या गुणाशयाः उपयास्यत मद्धाम निर्विद्य निरयादतः अथ मय्यनपायिन्या भक्त्या पक्वगुणाशयाः उपयास्यथ मद्धाम निर्विद्य निरयात् अतः जी अथ मय्यनपायिन्या भक्त्या पक्वगुणाशयाः उपयास्यत मद्धाम निर्विद्य निरयात् अतः अथ therefore mayi unto me anapayinya without any deviation bhaktya by devotional service pakva guna free from material contamination ashayaha your mind upayasyata you will attain madhama my abode nirvidya being completely detached nirayat from material existence ataha thus translation and purport based giving grace Abhay Charanaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Please repeat. Thereafter you will develop unadulterated devotional service unto me and be freed from all material contamination. At that time, being completely unattached to material enjoyment in the so-called heavenly planets as well as in hellish planets, you will return home back to Godhead. Purport is here. By the grace of the Lord, the Pracetas were given special facilities. Although they could live millions of years to enjoy material facilities, they still would not be deviated from the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Being thus fully engaged, the Pracetas would be completely freed from all material attachment. Material attachment is very strong. During one lifetime, a materialist engages in acquiring land, money, friends, society, friendship, love, and so on. He also wants to enjoy the heavenly planets after the annihilation of the body. If one is engaged in devotional service, however, he becomes unattached to all kinds of material enjoyment and suffering. In the material world, those who are elevated to the higher planetary systems are supposed to enjoy all material facilities, whereas those degraded to lower planetary systems are supposed to live in a hellish condition. A devotee, however, is transcendental to both heavenly and hellish conditions. According to Bhagavad Gita 14:26, a devotee's position is described in this way. Mam chayo avyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatitaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. One who engages in full devotional service, who does not fall down in any circumstance, at once transcends the modes of material nature and thus comes to the level of Brahman. A devotee is always situated on the Brahman platform. He has nothing to do with the material happiness or distress. When one is strongly fixed in devotional service and free from all material attachment, uncontaminated by the material modes of nature, he becomes fit to return home back to Godhead. Although by special blessing the Prachetas would enjoy material facilities for millions of years, they would not be attached to them. Thus, at the end of their material enjoyment, they would be promoted to the spiritual world and return to Godhead. The word Pakvagunashayaha has special significance, for it means that by devotional service, one is able to give up the influence of the three modes of material nature. As long as one is influenced by the modes of material nature, he cannot return to Godhead. It is clearly explained that all planets in the material world, beginning from Brahmaloka down to the hellish planets, are unfit places for a devotee. Padam padam yadvi padam natesham. A place where there is danger at every step is certainly not a comfortable place. The Lord therefore says in Bhagavad Gita 8:16, Abrahma bhuvanal lokaha punaravartinorjuna mam upetyatu kaunteya punarjanmana vidyate. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein Repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. Thus, there is no profit even if one is promoted to the highest planet in the material universe, Brahmaloka. However, if one is somehow or other promoted to the abode of the Lord, he never returns to the material world. Jai Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Purports Ki Jai. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guroho Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Tam Sajivam साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तु ते तप्तकाञ्चन गौरङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपा तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरून् दीनतारिणं श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरं नमो विष्णुपदाय नमो नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी Thereafter, you will develop unadulterated devotional service unto me and be freed from all material contamination. At that time, being completely unattached to material enjoyment in the so called heavenly planets as well as in hellish planets, you will return home back to Godhead. Jai. This is such a wonderful chapter, Prabhu's Matajis. You are all, I think, following the sequence. I'm here only for a day, so I'm only able to relish this one shloka with you all. But given a chance, this entire sequence of no Pracetas, learning from Lord Shiva, then again with Narad Muni, again now the Lord is giving them darshan. Why so many Mahajanas are coming, giving association? Lord himself is coming and giving association. What is so special about Prachetas? Jai Shri Jai Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Ji ki Jai, Shri Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani ki Jai, Shri Shri Gauranitai ki Jai. So why so much importance given to Prachetas by the Lord and great Mahajanas also? Suddenly everybody is coming and giving darshan. No. Sorry, Prabhu? Severe austerity is very good. Apart from that, is there anything else? That's a good point. They were the foremost quality which pleased Krishna is there. All the brothers, they cooperated together in their service. That's what the Lord Himself is he begins his speech when he's speaking to the Prachetas, when he gives darshan and he starts speaking to the Prachetas. That is the first thing that he says. If you see in this chapter, the very first verse when he starts speaking is 438, verse number 8. There he says, "My dear sons of the king, I am very much pleased by the friendly relationships amongst you. All of you are engaged in one occupation, devotional service. I am so pleased with your mutual friendship that I wish you all good fortune. Now you may ask any benediction, you may ask a benediction from me." See, this is the secret of getting benediction from the Lord. If you simply cooperate together in the service of the Lord, then automatically the Lord is pleased and He gives you benediction. The beauty of this entire chapter is that it gives the art of receiving benediction from the Lord. The Lord is so much captivated by these good qualities of Pracetas that he is asking them to take benediction. But before even they ask for any benediction, he is already giving so many benedictions. That is the beauty. See, normally when you are told, that you take a benediction, you ask the benediction and they will give. What the Lord is telling you, take the benediction. But what he's saying is, before you ask for any benediction, I will give you these things as benediction. Right? And with that, he is also testing. Because all those benedictions he tells until this point are all material benedictions. In other words, you will get married, you will have all the opulence, you will enjoy the opulence. Those are the things he tells. So there are things which Krishna gives based on our capacity to withhold those benedictions. Benediction also Krishna gives only when he is confident that we can withhold it. If he is giving some opulence, benediction of opulence to us, we become too much proud, then what he will do? He will come and take the benediction away. Like in the case of Bali Maharaj, he did it. Right? Because that opulence was adding little pride in him. So he said, it is when the pride comes, you forget the seva. And you become proud and you forget the seva. So I have to take out that which is giving you pride, so that you can come back to seva. Right? So this is the first thing, that the Lord, we have to understand this chapter is so beautifully organized that it revealed to us that it's the art of receiving benediction from the Lord. First of all, we should have those pleasing qualities by which the Lord himself will come and give you benediction. Every day we come and stand in front of Radha Madan Mohanji and Jagannathji and we are asking benediction. Actually, we don't understand that without even asking benediction, Krishna is ready to offer. That is why it's called Varadarshaba. Varadaraj, Varadarshaba, best of one who gives, even in Damodara Ashtakam we sing that. What is that? Varam Deva Moksham Na, Moksham Vadimva, Nachanyam Vrineham Vareshad. You are Varaisha. You are the Lord of all Varas, Lord of all benedictions. Somebody you go and ask, even to the Chief Minister of the state, you go and ask some benediction, they will give only within Telangana. You ask, I want something from Andhra, he will not give. He can't. Right? So everybody has limitations in giving benedictions. But Krishna is the only one who can give whatever benediction you want. Akama sarva kama va moksha kama uddaradi tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham. Everything he is the one who gives. So, but on top of it, what we have to understand is that he is the source of all benedictions, all the opulence, everything. And second thing is, you don't have to go and ask from him. You just act in a way that pleases him and he will give more than what you desire. That is the beauty of benedictions. Right? So Pracetas are teaching us this beautiful quality of how to attract the Lord and receive the benedictions from. See how nice it is. We all hanker for benediction from the Lord, isn't it? All the way we go to Tirupati to get something from the Lord. We don't understand that if we do sincere devotional service, the Lord himself will come all the way from the hill down and he will give you benediction. He will give us the darshan. But it depends on what you think as benediction. If I think fame, name, opulence as benediction, then you will have to go all the way and stand in the queue. Right? If you think that serving the Lord, pleasing the Lord is the ultimate benediction, ultimate seva, then the Lord will come down and wait for your darshan, like how our Panduranga Vittal came and waited for Pundarik's darshan. Isn't it? That's why it's called Vittal, no? He was serving, very busy serving his parents. The Lord came, hey, my devotee is really busy, engaged in the service. I want to go and meet him. I want to give him benediction. He comes and stands at the door. So who has come? I am Panduranga, I have come. Okay, wait, I am doing service. I am busy in service. Please wait. Hey, it's very hot here. Okay, I throw some brick. Stand on this brick. It will not be hot for you. In Marathi, brick is called wit. So one who stands on the wit is called Vittal. So he is standing there. Until now he is standing. After some time, Prasadam was getting cold. Rukmini also was running around from there. Hey, where is this Lord? Always running behind his devotees. We are cooking everything here and he is not staying here. So she is also coming down. Hey, you are standing here. What is happening? My devotee is seva, doing seva. Don't disturb him. What do you want me to do? He took himself, took one more brick and you also stand on the brick. This is the beauty of, this is the art of, you have to do your devotional service in such a way that the Lord should be hankering to give you benediction. What we are doing, we are standing in the front of the land, hankering, Krishna, give me benediction, give me benediction. Well, how will that work? Our greatest benediction is an opportunity for service, opportunity to perform devotional service in the form of chanting, in the form of hearing katha, like doing puja, prasada seva. Now our festivals are coming. How eagerly we are waiting for the festival to give Krishna prasad to everybody, Krishna's mercy to everybody. That will make Krishna stand in queue for, stand waiting for our opportunity to, for us to turn. This is really bringing Krishna under our control. This is what devotees do. And this is what Pracetas did. They were not anchoring for him. First thing they did was they were cooperating with in the service. But before even cooperation, another important thing is there. What is that? Sorry? Yes, obedience. Obedience. That obedience is the greatest remembrance of Krishna. Whenever you are obedient to the elders, superiors, spiritual masters, father, mother, parent, anybody who is elder to you. Once we asked our spiritual master, Maharaj, you are telling we should be obedient to the elders. Who do we consider as elders? Then Maharaj said there are two types of elders. One is Jnana Vriddha, another is Vayo Vriddha. Jnana Vriddha means one who is elder by knowledge, by their knowledge. So they can be younger in age to you, but then they have some knowledge. In some area where you are not expert in, if they are knowledge, they have the knowledge, you should take knowledge from them. You should not think that, hey, they are young, I cannot receive from them. No. Something, if they are really good in that seva, take the knowledge from anywhere. We have to take from anywhere. Nana te pachi levi chaturini baat, they say in Gujarati. Nana means chota, young. Even from young people, we should take chatur baat, means very intelligent things we should receive from anyone. We should not think that, hey, this person is young, that person is not old. All those things should not be there. So, Jnana Vriddha. Second thing is Vaya Vriddha, one who is elder by age. Now we said, how we know who is elder by age? Who to respect? Then Maharaj said, anybody who is elder to you, even by one day is elder to you. So you have to consider them as elders. But what if they don't have devotional service? Doesn't matter. Whether they have devotional service or not doesn't matter. They have one extra day of experience in this world than you. Right? In the office you go, they will say, hey, I am 4 years more experience than you. You have to listen to me. They say, no. So like that, in this worldly experience, they may be whatever they may be. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. But they have spent one extra day in this world. So that much of sufferings they have seen in this world. So they have become pakwa. That word is used here beautifully. That pakwa, they are one day more mature than you. Right? So that banana is there. Yesterday's banana, today's banana. Today's banana may be a little bit green. But if you leave it for one extra day, it will become pakka. Isn't it? You will take the green banana or the little mature banana. The mature banana will be more sweeter, isn't it? More than the kacha one. So always that which is pakka, that which is mature, is always sweet. Right? So here also you see, our Pracheta's father is Prachina Barhina. He's a very interesting character. He tells all his sons to go and do tapasya. And he is engaged in karmakanda. Sending all of them out. You go and do tapasya in the forest. He is supposed to go to the forest and let them all, do the service in the of administration, all those things, ruling and everything. But what he said, you all go and do tapasya because we have to do prajapati this thing. And then he is doing karmakanda, yajna, this, that, etc. Now, Prachetas can ask a question. Hey, you are father, you are saying that I have to listen to you, but you are not in any way fitting the role of a qualification of a father. How can we listen to you? This is immaturity. Thinking that father, if he is not following devotional service, I will not respect him, is wrong. This is actually, Krishna will be displeased with this attitude. He may be whatever he is, but he has given birth to us. Without that father and mother, we would not have received this body with which we are doing this seva, and we are whatever we are doing in this world. They may not have taken care of you. You might have your grudges that for all others the father is spending money on them. You are not doing this. You are wasting your anything you may have. But that father and mother was not chosen by you. Correct? You have not chosen the father and mother. Krishna has given that father and mother. So there must be some reason for whatever. That is why whenever somebodies go to our spiritual master and ask them, Maharaj, this is my father and mother, they are not allowing us to do bhakti at home. Then Maharaj said, obey them. If they say don't do at home, don't do at home. Don't carry your bead all around and say I am purifying, I am purifying. Huh? Like you do that, you do that hit everywhere to remove mosquitoes. Huh? Like that you don't go, I am purifying the place. Man, you purify yourself first. You can purify the home later. And holy name is not meant to purify the home, and it's supposed to purify our heart first. Then it can purify. When we become pure, then we carry Krishna in our heart. Wherever we go, that place will be pure. Right? Tirtha, what is that? Tirtha Pada they call it, Swanta Sen Stena Gadabrataha. Right? Wherever you carry Krishna, you will purify. So this is the important thing our spiritual master would say, that don't unnecessarily judge your parents, elders, teachers, and all these people. Whatever they are doing in their capacity, they are doing. You don't know the difficulties of a parent. Now, one child taking care of them is like carrying Himalaya mountain. In those days, our grandparents were taking care of 10, 12 children just like that with no grudge and nothing. Today, there become too much stress. So much is there. I'm not. There is, world is complicated, life is complicated. We understand, but don't put down the austerities that is done by those who are in the our ancestors, our parents, etc. So even though they may not be knowing some one shloka of Bhagavatam also, their life they have somehow in their life they have followed Bhagavatam. So that is very important. That is why Prahlad Maharaj also never disobeyed Hiranyakashipu. He only didn't agree with his philosophy, that's all. Never, ever do you say, Prahlad Maharaj saying, you are rascal, I will not follow you. I will make sure Krishna kills you. No, never. Have you ever seen that in Bhagavatam? He folds his hand and say, my dear father, I am sorry, your philosophy is wrong. This is how he says. And throughout the end, he will say, Asurya Varya Dehi. He doesn't say you are Asura. Asura Varya Dehi. Oh, pure soul who is inside the body of a Asura. Inside the body of an Asura. Which means, constitutionally he is pure, but conditionally he is impure. So this is the most important thing we should understand. Even those who we see on the streets also, we see them that, hey, this person is Maya, that person is Maya. No, their constitutional position is one of pure soul only. It is just that it's a conditional, intermittent time they have come to this Maya, they will go away. Like the cloud, it just comes and goes away. So it is very important to obey the orders of the spiritual master, parents, and everything. It is called Vriddha Ashrayam, taking shelter of the elders. We take the shelter of the elders by listening to their instructions and following them. And Krishna is pleased by that attitude. That is why even though their father, Krishna, what he did, don't worry about your father. I will send my representative to fix your father. So Narad Muni fixes Prachana Barhi, that 3-4 chapters, telling him an indirect story of Puranjana and all that, and he becomes purified in this. In the meantime, these people are in tapas. Krishna says, I will first send Lord Shiva. He gives the prayers, and then he himself comes and gives darshan also. So these are all the things that pleased. The third thing that pleased the Pracetas is they followed the instructions as it is of the Mahajana. their spiritual master is actually Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva gives them the complete instruction of how to worship the Lord. The prayers. Rudra Gita is there in the 24th chapter. And following his orders, they're beautifully following, doing the tapasya. And because of that, they are receiving the benediction and darshan of the Lord. So we have to understand what leads to the Lord coming to give darshan. Dhruva Maharaj also, he is giving darshan. Prahlad Maharaj also is taking darshan. Bhishma Dev also, he is giving darshan in the end. What is it that they do which leads them to give darshan? It is not that automatically we are coming and standing in front of Radha Madan Mohanji. We take it for granted that, okay, I am staying this much far away, 10 kilometers away. I will take the bike or car, 10, 15, 20 minutes, I will reach the temple and I will take darshan, I will come back. This whole thing is orchestrated by him. The moment he decides that, I don't want him to come, this living entity to come, even if you will have car, you will have the driver, you will have the energy, but still you will not come. Something else will come in our way. Because we testing, we are seeing something else as have more priority than this. There are devotees, we have Antaryam Prabhu coming all the way from, what is that place, Prabhu? Bangalore. So far away from there for a morning. We have devotees coming from so many different places. How it is possible? That eagerness to come and take darshan of the Lord is what is attracting us. So these three things we should remember. What is the first thing? Obedience. We have to obey the elders, obey the parents. Vriddhashram is very, very important. And Krishna is pleased with that Vriddhashram. That Vriddha person may be whatever he is. But we should be obedient. We should be at least respectful. We may not agree with their philosophy, but don't talk against them. Nowadays, children don't even, the elder speak at home, the children don't even turn their face and talk. Right? They have the phone and, yes, the elder will be there. They will, yes, still, but, or they will not even bother to answer you. After 5-10 times only they will say, yes, they will say. Our spiritual master from those days, he will say that his grandfather, Maharaj was born in 1919, around that time. So when 1925, around that time, his grandfather was there. And when he says something and the grandfather says something, if the grandchildren, if they ask question, then immediately the grandfather says, see, Kali Yuga has come. Maharaj was saying that, Dada, what is wrong? Where is Kali Yuga? You are asking question, that is Kali Yuga. Elders, you should not ask question. It is Vedavakya. Vedavakya they call it, no? Whenever they say something, it is Vedavakya. Vedavakya means you don't question. Even if it appears contradictory to you, you don't question. That is what Mahajanas also, when they say, you just accept. It reveals to us over time. Later it reveals to us what the father or grandfather and all they are saying. Bhagavatam is that. Bhagavatam means respect. Bhagavatam means giving respect to the elders. Giving respect to both kinds of elders, Jnana Vriddha and Vayo Vriddha. It doesn't matter. We don't go by popularity. See this popular, we all run after popularity. Oh, somebody is very famous in YouTube, then they must be great. Somebody is very famous in a social media, then they must be great. Yes, maybe, some may be true. But not that everybody there are so many ways to become great in YouTube. Right? Robos give you a subscription and then you all those things, dramas people do. Why all cheap adoration? What are you going to do with that? Robo coming and liking and putting some comment, you feel happy. Is it worth it? Very soon, we will end up doing Arati with robos only. And we will do Bhagavatam class with robos only. We don't know. It will end up being that. Why should we do that? Krishna doesn't want robos. Krishna wants a living entity with feelings. With genuine feelings towards him. So this is a very, very important point. And that is where we come to this point of, beautifully Prabhupada has explained to this point, that this purport, what is that line? He's saying the word Pakva Gunashayaha. When you do these things, when you cooperate, cooperation is a simple word. Cooperation seems like a very simple word. But actually cooperation is not so simple. You may say, Prabhu, everybody cooperate. How that person will say, no, you cooperate with me. And this one will say, no, you cooperate with me. So we don't understand what is cooperation. So what happened? Once two devotees were there. They went to our spiritual master and said, Maharaj is not cooperating with me. And the other one also said, he is not cooperating with me. So then Maharaj said, no, the problem is both of you don't understand the word cooperate. Cooperate means you also operate, I also operate. That is what is cooperation. Right? What we are saying, you operate in the way I want you to operate. Then we don't allow that other person to operate. Right? The problem is, that is our problem. Right? So you operate, but I will not come in your way. You also don't come in my way. But if you think you want some help from me, I am here to help you. If I need some help, I will also come to you. That's all. This problem of controlling propensity is destroying this understanding of this cooperation completely. Now see, we are all sitting here. If everybody speaks, how will it be? Everybody is given a mic. Everybody speaks at the same time. Will it work? You are all cooperating with me. And I should also cooperate with you. Right? If I sit for 4 hours and talk, you will all sit. Somebody will come and lift me along with this thing. And, Prabhuji, please. So I should cooperate with everyone. Cooperation means being sensitive to what others need are. Right? In a kirtan, we have some person with mridanga, some person with harmonium, some with kartal. Right? Some person with violin or flute or whatever, they all add all those things. If everybody says, I will only do this, I will only do that, do you think it will become a cacophony? If you want it to be a symphony or in harmony, then everybody should follow their thing in the way it will help the other person to do their service nicely to please Krishna. If in the kartal, if the mridanga is duital and kartal is 3 beats, then how will it work? You should follow the thing. If the leader is singing in one way and if everyone else is singing in another way, will it be a proper kirtan? It will not be a melodious kirtan or bhav-filled kirtan, right? So invariably we are cooperating, we are following. Cooperation by nature it involves following. You understand? So it's about understanding each other's sensitivity. So this is how we should understand the word cooperation. Simply I said, okay, let's all cooperate. How will it work? Right? We cannot start singing kirtan there when Bhagavatam class is going on. And if some mobile is ringing, immediately you switch it off. Why? You know that everybody else will be disturbed. So that is cooperation. You know that is important, but still you are saying that, okay, you are understanding everybody's importance is more important than mine. That is cooperation really. You understand? And then obedience also. When you obey the elders, naturally Krishna is pleased. Because he is, through the elders, he is giving us all mercy. In fact, especially with parents, it is all the more required. We take the parents for granted. We take the teachers for granted. These are all the people who, on their own, they give their blessings. When we asked, Maharaj, why are you stressing so much on respecting the parents? Maharaj said, in this whole world, there are only 2 living entities who genuinely wish for your well-being. And that is, one is your father, another is your mother. He didn't include himself also. He said, these are the 2 people, because even if you don't respect them, neglect them, still they will pray for you. They will wish for you. Wherever they are, where you are, you don't even write a letter or call them also, still they will pray for you. You may fight with them, they may fight with you, that will all be there. But if you are gone somewhere, they will be the ones who will pray for you. So always, be in good dealings with your father and mother. And then he said something very interesting. It's actually the most beneficial. Because if you obey them, then without your asking, the will be there in your name. If you fight with them, unwantedly you are wasting that which is on its own is coming to you. You are running around everywhere, going to the office, that manager is kicking you left, right and center for a puny amount of this thing, but at the end of the month he is giving a salary. For that you say whatever you are doing, saying I will do, like this. And at home, your parent is having whatever wealth they have or house or anything that they have. After they go, on its own it is coming to you, dayabak. Naturally it is coming to you. Then why don't you obey them? Even the whole life you work also, you will not get that house or land or whatever they have. Right? So this is how penny wise pound foolish. This is called In English, they say penny wise, pound foolish. I'm telling just don't think this way and go to respect your parents. I'm just telling. Even if you go in the material, from worst come worst to the material point of view, also it is coming to you. If you don't respect them, they will become so frustrated with you. They write for some orphanage or old age home, and you will be begging again in the street. Why waste? It's not like that. They are given you the body. We have to, give our life. Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita, right? Not Bhagavad Gita, in the Bhagavatam, he says, no, that when he releases Vasudeva and Devaki, he says, after Kamsa is killed, that a son who is not serving his father and mother, I don't know, thousands of lifetimes he has to eat his own flesh or some punishment, he says there. So pain. Krishna himself is telling so much. Why are we neglecting? These are all the things, basic things which Pracetas are teaching us. By this, what they are doing? They are getting Narad Muni's association and instruction, Lord Shiva's association and instruction. They are not praying for Lord Shiva to come. They are not praying for Narada to come. But by their own qualification, these devotional qualities, they are receiving them. So this Pakva Gunashaya involves all these things. Our devotional service should become mature. This Pakva is a very beautiful word. Pakva Gunashaya. This Pakana we say in Hindi, right? Khana Pakana we say. Right? Cooking food. Rasoi ko bolte hai na. Khana Pakana. What does that mean? Khana means food. Pakana means cooking. What does that mean? Food you are cooking. You don't cook potato like fresh from the farm and or from the shop and give it to serve it in the plate. Do you serve kacha potato in the plate? No, na. You have to boil it, bake it, fry it, whatever you are doing. So aloo pakoda you sell here, no? It's hot selling item, no? When you sell hot potato, this potato vada or sabji, samosa, all those things, no? Imagine the journey that they are going through. The potato is coming from the farm. There itself it is plucked from there. And then it is thrown. It is carried all the way to the shop or wherever. And then it is coming to the vegetable market. From there we are buying and we are bringing it to home. We are first washing it. Then we are peeling it. Imagine somebody is peeling your skin. How will you feel? Every day somebody peels your skin. On its own, if it is get peeled also, we are disturbed. Right? They are peeling the skin. But then the potato is quiet. Does it cry, scream? Imagine if we are in that position, how we will feel. Then as if that peeling is not enough, then they are cutting it. Imagine they are cutting it in pieces. And as if that is not enough, they are putting mirchi, all those things on top of it. Imagine somebody puts, in the injury, puts the mirchi powder or all those things on top. Do you think you will feel very cool and soothing? But potato is quiet then also. And after that, as if that is not enough, they put in the oil, fry, or put in the cooker and baked. In the fry also they put that whatever flour, besan flour or something, and they fill it and put it in the oil to fry. It is Shanta. It is Shantakaram it is. Completely Shantakaram. Then you take it and as if that is not enough, you put it in the mouth and bite and chew. This is the life journey of a potato. And throughout this journey, it is quiet. That is how it becomes pakka. You say in English pakka, no? Pakka knowledge is no. Pakka means no shouting, screaming, in whatever happens in life. Just tolerate. Those who are thorough riva sakishna, we say, no? That is how it is. So this potato is tolerating throughout the whole journey of this potato vada journey. You just, when you buy potato vada to tomorrow from the Govindas, think of this whole, it is teaching us how to be tolerant, how to become mature in devotional service. That is the best example of maturity. It doesn't speak one word, right? It is keeping quiet. That is why it is offered to Krishna. Krishna is enjoying it. And because even more tasty, we completely tolerate everything and offer ourselves to Krishna completely. Atma Samarpanam we do. Then everybody will enjoy our association. That is how we should appreciate this seva. This whole thing about pakka. What is that? He is saying, pakwa guna ashayaha. Guna ashayaha means material nature is giving us all these gunas. Gunas will keep on come and disturbing you. You should just keep quiet. This is disturbing me. I will not get distracted to it. Phone call will come, some WhatsApp message will come. At that time you continue to do your chanting. Don't worry about all the message. That is not like lifetime the thing for you. Do your chanting. Or somebody is calling you during your prayer time or arati time. Don't worry. First, that is more important. Let it be their case. So that is how your staunch devotion is actually leading us in our maturity. This is more important. But staunch devotion also should be in consideration to the sensitivity of others around us. I cannot say, I have to chant loudly and become mature. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Somebody is doing distribution late in the night and is coming and sleeping. Poor guy is sick, he is sleeping. And you don't disturb him by your loud shouting. That person will say, Prabhuji, I have come very late in the night after seva. Can you please chant a little soft? Oh, no, you are Maya. You are not able to enjoy the taste of the holy names. This is avipakva. That is why in Narada Muni's previous life, this word is beautifully used. Hantasmin janmani bhavan maam drashtum viharhasi avipakva kashayanam durdarshoham kuyoginam. This is the verse that Krishna speaks. First, Narada Muni is doing the meditation based on what the sages taught him. He was a maid servant son, no, that time. And suddenly the Lord appears, gives him a darshan for a moment. He becomes very much in ecstasy. He is like really shivering in ecstasy. But then the Lord goes away in a moment. And he says, hey, I did the meditation, I got like the current power comes, no, like light glows. Okay, again power went off. I will put it on again. No, how much ever he tries, it is not coming. Then he becomes disturbed. How it worked first time, the second time it is not working. Problem with the process, we always do that. Whenever something is not working, we say problem with the process. We don't say problem with us. Right? This process is working for millions of years and only for us it is not working, it means problem with the process. Pracetas did. Our Narad Muni did. Everybody. So at that time the Lord speaks this beautiful verse. Antasmin janmani bhavan mamam drashtum vihargasi. I regret to say that in this lifetime you will not be able to take darshan of me anymore. I will not give you my darshan anymore. This is what he is telling. Why? Three things he is saying. Avipakva. Your devotional service is not mature. Mature means you have to go through the grind. You have to face the failures. Simply seeing always success, you will become very weak. The hridaya daurbalyam. Krishna says that in Bhagavad Gita. Hridaya daurbalyam, he uses the word. Tyaktotishta parantapa. Shudram hridaya daurbalyam. What you have is hridaya daurbalyam. Whatever I want should happen. Whatever I desire should happen. I should always be in winning side. This is all weakness of heart. We should be ready to face failures. Failures are the stepping stone. It may not be for success, but to walk ahead. Always we say, failure is the stepping stone for success. Okay, if I get more failure, I will get success. No. Sometimes you may not face success also. I mean, in the material terms. But our real success is Krishna is pleased. That is more important. In this world, how does it matter whether someone XYZ is pleased or not? If Krishna is pleased, I don't care for anybody's Tom, Dick, Harry's pleasure. Right? So this is the most important thing. Avipakva. As long as our devotion is immature, we cannot experience Krishna consistently and constantly in our life. So, if it is interrupted, it means that our devotional service is interrupted. When my devotional service is interrupted, it means my devotional service is immature. You understand? So, this first thing is avipakva. Then kashayanam. Kashayanam means in the tea or in a kashayam, we say, no, in that you will see the top part is very clear. But in the bottom, all the dirt will be there. You stir it, then all the thing will come out. We are all devotees in the temple. The moment we go out, our Hiranyakashipu will come out. We are all Prahlad Maharaj in the temple, isn't it? The moment I go out, Guna Ashaya comes out. So that is what Kashaya, some auto rickshaw wala or somebody, cab driver or somebody stirs on the street, he stirs it, it all comes out. Then I will look around and see whether some devotee is there. Oh, my name is saved. Right? Then I come back. Okay, my devotee position is not disturbed. It is saved. Look at our drama. This is all avipakva, kashayanam. So this thing, this kashayam, we should let it get dissolved, and that can happen only by devotional service. Devotional service is the only thing by which all the kashayam in our heart can get dissolved. Jarayati ashuya kosham nigirnam analoyata. Like the fire in the body digests, assimilates the food in the body, food which you are eating, like the devotional service assimilates all the anarthas and all the disturbances in our life. Completely dissolves. That only devotional service can do. That's the beauty of Bhagavatam. Avipakva kashayanam. So somehow or other dissolve the kashayam in your body. Third thing is kuyogi. Like we said, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu, what is the menu for today's prasadam? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, I have that other thing to do. Oh, today I have to go there. This is a kuyogi. Means imperfect service. Isn't it? By your act or by your mind, everything is imperfect, by which the whole service is disturbed. So these three things are stopping us from becoming pakwa, seeing Krishna continuously. These are the things which we should know. So this pakwa guna ashayaha, please understand, we don't have time with us, unfortunately. We have, but our mind is disturbing us from taking little more time. Please take this verse and keep meditating on this maturity, this word maturity throughout your day. This is how Bhagavatam can be relished. This pakwa gunashaya. Then you go and see where and all pakwa word is used. Pakwa means pakka, you become pakka. No one can disturb you after that in your no one can come and disturb your devotional service. Your thing is so fixed and staunch, like devotion, like Dhruva Maharaj's staunch devotional service. Prahlad Maharaj's staunch devotional service. We can all become that. That is why we are following them, right? But we make sure that we are doing everything for Krishna's pleasure, nothing else, nothing for our pleasure. Then Krishna will take care of our thing completely. Fully will be taken care. So many things to tell about maturity, but whatever we discuss this, there are some points that are covered. With this, please meditate on yourself. Krishna is in all our hearts. Don't have to depend on so many things. Prabhupada is there for us. How nice purports he is giving all over. How nice word to word meaning he is giving. Just sit patiently, read Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. Any book you take, please read. That 10 minutes you are giving, 50 or half an hour you are giving to Prabhupada's books will be your eternal investment of time in your life. Eternal investment. Because it will save you from so many calamities. Your behavior is fixed. Automatically, the moment behavior is fixed, the body is fixed. No problems will come in the body. Means even if the problem comes, it will not be revealed to you. You will not be aware of it. Because so much you are enjoying this, that you will become bodily unconscious. Jai Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Srila Gurudev ki Jai, Nitya Gaur Premanande Hari Hari. Vanchakalpatarabhyascha kripa sindhubhyascha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo namo namaha. Do we have any questions or time for questions? Or it's time for prasadam? You have, Prabhu? Yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji,
Hare
for
Krishna.
explaining the importance of giving respect to elders. I have a question related to this, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu. I know something will come from there. Yes, Prabhu.
Brahmacharis or Gruhasthas may sometimes stay away from parents and for practice of Krishna consciousness. When parents are unfavorable and situations at home are not favorable, they may stay away in practice. But when parents become old and sick, so should brahmacharis or gruhastha couples go to visit parents and stay with them and serve them, although situations are unfavorable?
Or is it considered as unfavorable?
No.
Right? Yeah, these questions in only we ask actually when we are, before coming to Krishna consciousness, we would not even thought about this.
And
I would say, sorry, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, sometimes there are options like brahmacharis may employ some outside agencies to take care of parents.
Outside agencies.
And they may stay at temple and practice Krishna consciousness.
Yeah.
So what is a better option?
Prabhu, this is, if you want to ask me honestly, this is not correct. Frankly speaking, we should follow the Vedic culture. Many times we take the excuse that, oh, I have higher service in life, so I will let someone else take care of my parents, etc. Take the example of our own spiritual masters. When you say His Holiness Jayapatak Maharaj, he goes to meet his parents and he serves them. His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj, he takes care of his parents. His Holiness Giriraj Maharaj, he serves his parents. His Holiness Indradimna Maharaj, he serves his parents. They are all setting examples. Why we suddenly have to ask these questions? Their parents were not Krishna conscious right from birth, or even after they took to devotional service, Krishna conscious, they were not so much into it. Maybe they were appreciative, all fine, but then they were not coming and becoming what we are expecting it to be. This question itself is something which we should we should guard against, because you see one thing, we go and serve so many people around. We do distribution, or we try to develop relationship with so many third parties, or some people on the street, or anyone else, right? But is our parents worse than them? These people have not done anything to us. They probably take one book, or they have something, they just got some prasadam, or they're talking something nice, or they are glorifying you, right? But our parents, they have given their life, they have shed their blood, sweat, everything. Now, unlike now, those days, they have to carry the child to the doctor and they have to spend so much. It's not like so easy, like so many hospitals and other facilities are available now. Those days, it was not like that. And they spent sleepless nights to take care of us. We were not, suddenly we woke up we got out of our mother's womb and walked away like Sukadeva Goswami. Did we do that? We were taken care from childhood, like boy, whatever, girl, whatever. We were taken care, we were fed milk, we were fed food, we were having some disease or something, so much they are taken care of. So why we should even ask this question? If the parents had asked this question, we will be alive now. It's not the way at all. We take some exception. I will come after 1 year and continue the seva. Today they need me. Or if there are siblings around, you share between yourself. Like one week I will take care, 1 week you take care. Like that you share. Even if other brothers or sisters are not helping, you have to take care from your side. You can't say that, hey, that brother is not taking, why I should take care? No, I have better thing to do than that. No, this is, if we are doing this, Krishna will never forgive us. Where he will be pleased if, for those who have given all their life to us, if you are doubting, and then we are coming and doing some seva, do you think he will be pleased with us? Oh. It's a test. Krishna is putting us in a test, that what you consider as a priority. And how do you think our preaching will even make sense to the world, Prabhu? Because I will tell you, people may not know about Krishna consciousness, about this philosophy and all. But they can identify whether you are following what you are speaking or not. It's like people will not know how to cook, but they can tell you whether your cooking is tasty or not. Yeah, right? I don't know how to make, say, some bisibala bath or some different items you make. But when I taste it, I can tell whether it is tasty or not. So people will come, within moments they will find you. Hey, he's running around doing seva, everything, they will be. And the moment I go out and I talk, I ignore my parents neglectfully, I talk to her without respect, I am talking, then they will immediately say, hey, you are doing so much, you cannot respect your parents. They will say easily. So it's all ultimately ends up in behavior, and it also starts with the soch, the thinking, So we are not going to turn the whole world into Krishna consciousness by that some time which you are spending to take care of your parents. In fact, actually, Prabhu, it will help you in one way to understand the old age pains. And we will also become old one day. Very soon we are getting there. Very short time is separating us from there. Right? So when we become old, we will be suffering like that, and we will say nobody is there around us. We will think that this person will help, that person will help. But don't be in Maya. Yeah, nobody will come to you. We will have to die a very lonely death. whatever Krishna says. So we have to have that little bit of what do you call that as conscience? They call it. No, conscience. Conscience means Krishna is inside. Krishna, listen to Krishna, and you know that we call it as the witness. He is the witness. You have to be aware that Krishna's witness is watching us. Who I am considering as everything becomes a transactional dealing, Prabhu. It becomes oh, I go and serve my parents for 1 year. They are not devotees. I will not get any. Nobody will. We all after glamour service. I am telling you. If you are asked to sit in a small room without anybody noticing you, chant japa, you will not be able to do. If you are asked to sit for one hour in a separate room and read Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, we cannot do. Nobody is watching me to appreciate me. Right? If I go and serve my parents in a village in a corner, who is going to glorify me? So he's not in a service, he's doing some service to his parents. That is not very important. So everything becomes transactional. That means whatever you are doing is, if it is important for me, then it is devotional service. And then we do like that. So let's avoid these things. This is what is pakwa means actually. Pakwa guna ashya means. Our devotional service is, whether so many people are watching or not, he is watching. Even in the corner of our house. If you are like Pundalik is the best example. He was serving his parents. Lord came and gave him darshan. Isn't it? Why can't you have faith? That is why there is temple there for Panduranga Vittal. And Pundalik is, because of Pundalik, Panduranga's temple is there. Right? On the wit. Until then he was not standing on the wit. So that's what my answer it would be, Prabhu. I hope it is. I know it is a bit, sometimes it cannot be very palatable, but accepting that which is not palatable also is a part of growing in maturity. Sometimes Karala Sabji is also required to improve our health. Hope that helps, Prabhu. Anything else? Done? Yes, Mataji. Prabhu, Mike, Prabhu. One Mataji is asking. Prabhu, tell me whenever we should stop. Last question. No?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Yes, Mataji.
How to serve parents effectively and with Krishna's, like you said, Pundarika. So how to serve parents?
Just
and
obey.
Krishna?
Just obey them. Just obey them and just serve them. And if something they are doing is not correct according to you, tell them lovingly.
Then time for Krishna.
Huh?
Krishna service, how? If we serve parents.
No, that service is Krishna service. Krishna says, if you serve your parents, it is like it is as good as serving me. Why we don't have that conviction, I don't know. See, there are many times, there is, see, I will tell you something. Only parents will know this. 100% can come and give whatever they can to the parents. But if the son or daughter comes and gives one small thing, all those 100 things are not equal to that one small thing that you are giving. Wherever you are, they will still be thinking of you. So even if you are a brahmachari or whatever, staying away and doing seva, they will think of you. Go once in a while and give them some nice gift, something, get something for them. Some nice prasadam or whatever they like, little things. No, if they are drinking, don't think that they like and I will take one bottle of my whiskey. Not like that. I'm just telling, no, whatever they like means it can be taken for granted for anything. No. Just say, my principle is this. Like Prahlad was the best example. My principle is this. I will not interfere in your thing. You do whatever you want. But if you don't accept Krishna, this is what the end. Don't have the age to advise you. But you ask me to speak, I am speaking. That's what he said.
One doubt.
Yes.
If we pray Krishna, we'll get very bliss. But to serve parents, it's not.
That is when we are in Maya. If you are not getting bliss while serving parents, and if you are getting bliss while serving Krishna, that is Maya. That bliss you are getting by serving Krishna is Maya. I am sorry to say this. I have to tell you frankly. Right? How will Krishna be pleased when you are neglecting some living entity who has given his life to you? You are going around and serving so many people who don't care for you. Somebody who has given their life, the mother can easily could have destroyed you in the womb. It's too painful for me to give birth to this child. They could have easily finished. How much pain when the child is coming out? It is said that only one life should be alive. Only one life should be alive. One of the entity only should be alive, or both should die. It's called. That is why it is called pangs. Pangs are the highest form of misery. No, there is no pain that is equal to the delivery pain, they say. Right? Labor pain. With all those pain, if mother is bringing out and you are saying it's a Maya to serve her.
How to associate fully with Krishna, like every
How
action.
to associate?
Krishna, parent service with Krishna. With every action, we have to chant Hare Krishna and make a mind. How?
Keep chanting Krishna's name while doing service to them. And if they are objecting it, chant in your mind. Manasik seva you do, they will not object. You just keep doing. Naturally, see, I will tell you, if you simply do that seva without disturbing their lifestyle, automatically they will get attracted to you. So many cases it has happened.
And sometimes parents will not allow to do seva also, Prabhuji.
That's okay. Don't do. Manasik seva they cannot stop. Inside the mind you do seva. Vasudeva was also inside the prison. He was doing Manasik seva. Comes out, not let him come out.
How to do Mansik seva, Prabhuji?
Inside the mind think of Krishna. Inside the mind chant. They will not come and check inside your mind, hey, what are you doing? Only if you carry the bead around and say, see, I am a devotee, I am a devotee, I am a devotee. Why you have to show? Maturity is shown by our behavior, not by our show off. You don't have to do. If they are objecting, if you are okay, then you chant. Here nobody is objecting. Here you chant. Right? Don't worry. Krishna will solve everything. Just, these are all things which have come in our life. Everything will not be plus. There will be some plus, some minus. But that minus also will become favorable if you just accept it as Krishna's mercy. Okay? Stop here. Jai Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Jai Srila Prabhupada ki, Jai Srila Gurudev ki, Jai Nita Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Vanchakalpatarabhyascha.